Hey there, Night Owls. Welcome back to SL Toons. This is Felix Lubezki. Tonight, we're cracking open another ultra rare public domain funny animal gem, Frisky Animals number 53. This is its own standalone issue, one of only 3 comics published under the short-lived accepted Publications Blue Comet banner back in the late 1950s. After this one, the same characters jumped over to Frisky Fables, different title, same silly crew. And if you loved our single-issue reading of Amazing Animals, that one-off that blew up, this feels like the perfect spiritual follow-up. Pure, goofy animal chaos, big laughs, and a classic Golden Age vibe. Tonight's main story is Neddy Bear and Betsy Bear's wild fishing trip with a magic elf and a giant fish that's definitely not what it seems. We've also got Chucky and Bub, and a couple of text tales, a puppy game, and yes, some wonderfully bonkers 1950s ads. So grab your fishing pole and your sense of humor. Let's read this whole thing cover to cover. Again, I'm Felix Lubezki, and we are where the nightmares go, but tonight we're just chasing giant fish and jack-in-the-box surprises. Let's begin. And right off the bat, here we have reduced weight with delicious cocoa bean candy. Yum. Apparently it's a money back guarantee, so, there's that. For only $1, trial sample. This candy must taste as good as or better than your favorite candy or your money back. Somehow I doubt it. And somehow I imagine the only reason why this made you lose weight was because you didn't want to eat any fucking candy. Especially if it tasted like this. Whatever it tastes like. I don't want to know. I'm sure somebody knows. Let me know in the comments. Hey, Betsy Bear, I'm no fish. Gosh, no wonder Squire Squirrel wasn't home. He must be trying to catch that fish. Notice, giant fish in lake, a reward of a basket of groceries to the lucky angler who catches it. I think I'll run down to the lake and try to Hello, Neddy Bear, where are you going? Hi, Betsy Bear. I'm going to try to catch a big fish. Oh, goody. I'll come along and try too. Golly, I can't lift this box. What's in it? Haha, just as I thought. There's only a fishing tackle in it, and if you can't lift that box, how do you expect to pull up a big fish? Well, one of these poles. Let's go. Okay. Look, all the boats out on the lake are empty. There's one boat left here for us. We're out far enough now. Here's your pole. Be very quiet. Now watch me and do just same as I do. Oh my gosh, I got a bite. It must be the giant fish. Ugh, he's heavy. I'm being pulled in. Careful, don't fall in. I'll help you. Now I'll show him how a fish catches a bear. Glub, glub. Whoops, too late. Hello there, I'm Magic Elf. Oh, please do something if you've got magic. Well, wait here for Neddy's call. Meanwhile, down in the deep, but I was only trying for a prize. Ho ho, what do you know? A little bear from my collection. Look, boys, it's Neddy Bear. Good gosh, Squire, Squirrel, and the others. This explains why all those boats were empty. Golly, Neddy, if we could get word to Magic Elf, I'm sure he'd be able to rescue us. We gotta act fast. Betsy Bear is in danger too. Maybe if you can call loud enough, Magic Elf will hear you. I'll try, but maybe we're too far underwater. Oh, help! Magic Elf! Little does Neddy know that his voice is being carried up in a bubble, and oh, help! Magic Elf! There's Neddy's call now. Cast your line in that direction. I got a bite! Pull, Betsy! You now have the strength of 10 men! Wow, I'm caught! So, you're the big bad fish that's causing all the trouble. Quick, tell me what you did to Neddy Bear. Don't hit me! Neddy and his pals are safe down there in a cage. Well, you'd better start praying if I can't hook that cage. Pull hard, Betsy. Sounds like you hooked something. Clunk. Golly, Magic Elf. Feels like it weighs a ton. Here it comes. It's Betsy Bear. Hooray! Betsy Bear wins the prize. Good gosh, I wonder where Magic Elf disappeared to. Betsy Bear, you're the winner. Allow me to present you with a basket of groceries. Oh, thank you. I'll take it home. It's too heavy to carry. Wait, I'll help you. Gosh, Neddy, it must be wonderful to be strong like you. Thank you. Well, this is interesting. We have the puppy game. 2 or more may participate. A button is each is all that is needed. You place this open page on a flat surface and then take turns sliding your button from the above line upward. You write down the number on the puppy on which your button rests in each turn. The player who first accumulates 75 points is the winner. That sounds convoluted. Interesting. And now we move on to Chucky and Bub. See, there's nothing like horseshoes to bring good luck. Well, maybe some other time, but not right now. Gee, Bub, I'm tired of being handsome. I'd rather be lucky. To me, you're just tired. Some people have all the luck, full of money, full of ice cream, full of baloney. You need brains, not luck. Oh ho! I say luck. I say brains. Zing! Boink! Ow! Ooh, if I had luck, this wouldn't have happened. Maybe it's a lucky horseshoe. Wait, don't walk under that ladder. It's bad luck. If you had brains, you wouldn't believe those things. Ha ha. A black cat. That means bad luck. I'll have to throw the horseshoe over my shoulder. Wow. I caught it. Ha ha. Now I'll throw it back. If you believe in luck, this horseshoe has a meaning. Ooh, but to me it only means a bump on the head. It means your luck is connected with horseshoes, and that means horses. It does? It just happens that I have a 3-year-old racehorse for sale. Cheap! If you enter him in the race, you'll win $500. I wonder why he's going to the garden to get a horse. Maybe he was brought up on horseradish. This will be the easiest money I ever made. Haha. This horse's age is 30 years. He's all yours for only $10. But he's not even wearing horseshoes. He doesn't like sand to tickle him when he runs. Haha. Come on, Bub. We gotta train him for the race. Soon. Phooey, he won't even move. Maybe we light a fire in him or something. Haha, I forgot to tell you, he's a war horse. Yeah, from the Civil War. He runs best when the cannon goes off. I think we're off to pay you the extra 5 for this cannon. Boom! Hang on, Bub, we're moving. Wow, he won't stop. Let's head for the racetrack. Well, maybe we better head for a hospital. I hope this is the way. The way doesn't matter to us. It's up to the horse. Look, we're just in time for the race. He's a cinch to win. Yo, he's running the wrong way. Clop, 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 clop. Gosh, we can't win and we can't stop. It's all that fox's fault. If I get my hands on that crook, I'll knock some horse sense into him. Just then. Haha, I certainly fooled Chucky and Bub. They're just a couple of saps. Well, call the horse off. I'll do anything, even give you your money back. Okay, it's a deal. Hey, I'm not in front anymore. I'm beside the horse. Ha, too late now. We had a lot of fun anyway, Chucky, and it's all due to your lucky horseshoe. Sure, I'll rub it for more good luck. Oops, the horse stopped. I wish you were kidding. Bam! Gosh, everyone thinks a horseshoe is lucky. Yeah, everybody except a horse. Hee! Now Jack Frost's Chimes. Johnny Bear walked out of the Forest Theater feeling very low. There was to be a big show complete with entertainment and music, and he, Johnny, wouldn't be able to take part because he had no particular talent. Corny Caterpillar was inching along beside his cumbersome friend, being careful to stay away from Johnny's big feet. Gosh, Johnny, I'm sorry you won't be in the show. I'm the one who's sorry, Corny, Johnny snuffled. I know I can't dance the way you can, nor sing like Jenny Nightingale, but if I had an instrument, I could play in the orchestra. Let's find you an instrument then, Corny said. The two walked along, and suddenly Corny saw a violin sticking out of some bushes. Oh, he cried, the very thing. He started to pick the violin up when Libbity Cricket poked his head out of the bushes and shouted, Just a minute, that's mine, Corny Caterpillar, and even if I wanted to lend you my violin, I couldn't. Violins are attached to crickets, as anyone with any sense knows. I know, T, Corny cried. It's just that I wanted a musical instrument for my friend Johnny. And Johnny and Corny walked away. Just above the bear's cave, there was a woodland pool, and the friends sat down here at a listen to a frog quartet busily rehearsing. They listened until the sun went down and the night turned cold. It's awfully early in the season, Johnny remarked as he lumbered to his feet. But isn't it chilly? That it is, Corny shivered. Smells like snow. Well, good night, Johnny. And cheer up. Maybe we'll be able to find an instrument for you in the morning. Thanks, Corny, but I expect it's no use. And the bear walked sadly to his cave, which was a few feet down the hill. As Corny watched his friend enter the cave, an idea suddenly came to him. The pool. The cold air. Well, well. And he started to grin as he got busy. With the help of the bullfrogs, Corny began pouring water downhill. The water dripped off the ledge for some time. Then, satisfied with his handiwork, he hurried to his own home for the night. But bright and early next morning, he raced to Johnny's house and called, "Hurry out, sleepyhead! I've got an instrument for you to play." Never did a bear get out of the cave faster than Johnny. When he got outdoors, what should appear to his wondering eyes but a set of chimes hanging from the ledge. They weren't ordinary chimes made of tubes and metal. Oh no, they were made of icicles of all thicknesses and lengths, and when Corny gave Johnny a stick end, when Johnny struck the stick against the icicles, they rang out more ruefully than any chimes you heard before or since. Johnny hurried to the Forest Theater with Corny right behind him, and the bear was immediately allowed to play in the orchestra. Everyone who heard him said he was the hit of the show. "You're the real hit, Corny," Johnny said to his friend after the show. "You made a hit with me given that fine instrument to play on." "Thanks, Johnny, but it really wasn't my doing. If Jack Frost hadn't been around to freeze the water, you wouldn't have had the chimes at all. You really ought to thank him." "If I ever see him," Johnny laughed, "I certainly will." My dream. Betsy snuggled down deeper into her feather bed. She pulled the collar up around her ears, but still she couldn't shut out that sound. "Ooh, let me in, let me in, ooh, woo." The windows rattled. Bang, bang, shook the shutters outside. Betsy sat up and pulled on her robe and slippers. Well, why not let the wind in? She was lonely anyway, and unhappy too. Betsy, you see, had been sent to bed early because she lost that letter Brother Bill sent from overseas. Mother always liked to read Bill's letters over and over. Betsy knew this very well. She should have been more careful with this letter when Mother let her have it to look at the funny pictures Brother Bill had drawn in for her. Betsy was sitting in the porch swing at the time, looking at her comic book. All at once, a gust of wind rolled around the corner, picked up the comic books, and sent them flying. Worse still, it fairly grabbed the letter right out of Betsy's hand. Betsy gathered up the scattered comics, but she couldn't find the letter anywhere. You can hardly blame Betsy for being very provoked with the wind. It was really the wind's fault she was sent to bed early. But now Betsy felt better. She heard the wind shivering outside the cold. She felt sorry. "Ooh, woo, please let me in." "All right, I'm coming," Betsy replied, opening the shutters wide. Whee! The wind leapt across the room like a witch on a broomstick. Once more, comic books flew everywhere. Betsy heard their pages flutter, even in the dark. "Oh, do be careful," Betsy scolded. "That's very ungrateful of you. I let you in out of the cold, and you muss up my room. That's how you lost Brother Bill's letter. That's why I was sent to bed." "I lost it?" called the wind. "Indeed, you were the careless one, but I shan't scold. You were very thoughtful to let me in. You have no idea how hard it is to get indoors nowadays, with storm doors and weather stripping everywhere." "That's because you chill people and blow things away," Betsy pointed out. "Poof!" scoffed the wind. "Who makes hearth fires burn brighter? Who turns the windmills? Who dries wet clothing on the clothesline?" Betsy hadn't thought of that. She sat on the edge of her bed and shivered. "I can't stay long," whistled the wind. It whisked the curtains into a lovely tangle and added, "But this is so much fun." "Have you nothing to do but make much mischief?" Betsy scolded. "Yes, indeed, young lady. This is very minute I'm helping a ship get to post. I have a very lot of sailors on it. They're very eager to get back home. So I'm blowing west this evening instead of east. When I push, the ship's engine can go much faster." "Maybe my brother Bill's on that ship," cried Betsy. Maybe, echoed the wind. "But I must be on my way. I have to keep Jack Frost off the orchards down south tonight. He can't nip the fruit while I keep him on the move. Goodbye, Betsy. Goodbye." Betsy switched on her light to fasten the shutters. Then she saw it. Brother Bill's letter lay right there at her feet. Mother, I have the letter, she shouted, running down the stairs. It must have been hidden between the pages of my comic books all the time. Look, Mother, the wind found it for me. Mother didn't answer. She was speaking over the telephone. She was wiping tears out of her eyes and laughing at all at the same time. It's Brother Bill, she exclaimed. His ship has just come in. He'll be home tomorrow. I knew he was coming, said Betsy. The wind told me. And it found Bill's letter, too. Mother patted Betsy's head. You've been dreaming, dear. There's no wind now. It went down south, Betsy might have added, to chase Jack Frost. But she didn't bother to explain. She was too sleepy. Besides, grown-ups don't take time to listen to what the wind has to say. The end. And now, here we come to the portion where we have to pay the bills. Kids, be the first to send for this new plastic aircraft carrier with 5 catapulting jets. Send only $1 now for this wonderful toy. Catapult that floats and runs on dry land. Equipped with 5 catapulting jets and zoom off the runway with a flick of the finger. This carrier is a full 2/3 of the foot long. It also sends you at no extra cost a small floating fleet of real plastic molded warships consisting of 1 battleship, 1 cruiser, 1 destroyer, 1 submarine, 1 PT boat, 1 aircraft carrier. Only $1 brings you an aircraft carrier and 5 jets plus a small fleet of warships. Be sure to enclose $1 with a coupon and a proud print name and address clearly to Lucky Products. This is an interesting ad, and honestly, that sounds like a pretty good deal. Plus post. Well, that might not be that good of a thing. I don't know. Depends. $1.50? I don't know. For a grand total of about under $5, you can get yourself a whole entire fleet. Not a bad buy. And here you got your typical accoutrements of 50s products. Everything that ranges from throwing your voice to changing nickels into dimes, and a radio mic, and a costume designed after a certain superhero. Mystery, magic, science, fun, amuse and amaze your friends. Honestly, this probably just got you beat up. Moving on, looks like we have 3 kittens, Tic, Tac, and Toad. Locksmiths, we open anything. Coconuts. Say, what are you fellas waiting for? A trolley car? Shh, we're waiting for some milk. Milk? Is that a vegetable store? I don't get it. Milk's outside the store. It's not the coconut, silly. Just keep your eye on that top coconut, Tack. There it goes. And here it comes. Yum yum. Clunk clunk clack. Yow, that coconut's pretty husky. Oh, my aching teeth. Bop. Instead of using our teeth for tools, let's hop down to the hardware store. Look, Mr. Bolts, the owner's asleep. Well, come on. While he's sawing wood, maybe we can saw open the coconut. First, I'll slip the nut inside this vise. And I'll get them out ready for Mr. Vice President. Stand by, boys. 1, 2, 3, wham! Crash! Hey, what you doing back there? Nothing right now. It's already done. You kittens can get your claws busy picking up all those nails. Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hours later, 1,367,425. Oof, that's the last nail. Let's get out of here. Well, should we surrender, fellas? No, sir. No coconut's gonna make me crack up. Look at that safe being hoisted across the street. Hey, you thinking what I'm thinking? Get the target ready while I run up to the roof and release the bomb. Watch this safe crack that old coconut's combination. Heads up, Tack. 1 crunch, then lunch. Crunch! Did I do a bang-up job, fellers? Yep, but not on the coconut. Listen, I got one more idea how to milk this coconut. Let's hear it. My brain's milk dry. And, well, what's the wonderful idea, Toe? All I see is a drawbridge across the river. That bridge is going to make an open and shut case of our coconut. You fellows row out under the bridge and leave the rest to me. This better be good. I'm getting sick of this whole business. I'm getting sick too. Stop rocking the boat. Oh, I better step on it. When the bridge is folding down. Just try to squirm out of this nutcracker, Mr. Coconut. Plump. Crunch. Now that's what I call bridge work. Aha! This is the first time I ever milked a bridge. Stand by to board ship, mate. Okay, here I come. Zip. Whoomp. Oh. Well, it looks out. Work is all washed up. All hands ashore, mates. I'd like to get my hands on the guy who invented coconuts. Speaking of coconuts, look, another one on the sidewalk. I'm going to pick it right up. I put it right back on the stand. And I'm going to switch this sign around a little. Drive you nuts. Yeah. And here's that old throwback to the lovely days where they put wanted ads inside your comic. It speaks for itself, folks. I won't linger. Most of these people are probably dead by now. Sorry to say. I mean, it was 1950. Then again, they might still be alive. So hey, if you're in this ad, comment below. And we've come to our final one, Johnny and Woof. We still have 3 minutes before bedtime. What do we do now? Let's build boats, bridges, houses, and then something else. Gee, I wish we didn't have to go to bed at night. Yes, then we could play all the time. Hours later. Golly, Johnny, I just can't fall asleep. Neither can I, and it's no fun anymore. Sandman or his helper Sandy should be here. It's way past sleep time. Johnny, look, all the children in Frisky Town are still awake. You said that children don't want to sleep. I fixed every house, Sandy. Why, here's a note. This artist should know about this. Say, what are you boys doing up at this time? We came over to tell you that all the children in the neighborhood are still awake, because the Sandman's helper is up to some mischief. No one has ever seen the Sandman, but he must look like this. Holy, you look sad. Mr. Sandman, would you please tell us why we can't sleep? Sure, my helper took my bag of sleeping sand and left only the awakening sand. There he goes now, but I'm too weary to chase him any further. We'll chase him for you. Hey, Sandy, you can't catch me. Oh boy, this is fun. I sure like the soda pop. Gosh, hurry up. Here's where you pop into the pop. There, have a poppin' good time. Guess I'll be on my way again. He's headed for the village. You children wanted to play, so I'll put the grown-ups to sleep first. Then all you little boys and girls can play all night long. Now to put all the moviegoers to sleep. Maybe he went in there. Look, Sandy's been here and everyone's asleep, except the boys and girls. Mr. Artist should be here to help us, but he must be asleep too. There's Sandy now. Ha! He's trying to put the statue to sleep. We'll sneak up on him. Hold him, Johnny. Whoops! Oh, the sand got my eyes. Oh, I'm sleepy. He's sound asleep already. Now we can get the sand back to Mr. Sandman. Here's your sand, but don't punish Sandy. He thought he was doing us a favor. Thanks, boys. I'll have to do double work tonight. Later, I put all the other children to sleep. Now it's your turn. Now to awaken the grown-ups, because it's too early for them to sleep. Gosh, I must have dozed off. Hollywood should make better pictures. Everyone fell asleep looking at that one. Golly, I fell asleep. Wonder if Johnny and Woof got back alright. Guess they found the Sandman and went to sleep. I'll have to carry them home to their mother. And that, folks, is the entire issue of Frisky Animals number 53. Straight out of the late 1950s and now public domain forever. One of only 3 issues under the Blue Comet banner before the characters hopped over to Frisky Fables. Big thanks to the scanners who preserved this slice of goofy, golden age history. If you love our amazing animal reading and want more of these silly animal comics, drop your requests in the Discord drive-in channel or in the comments below. We might just put the next one on the big screen. Hit that like if Neddy made you laugh. Subscribe so you never miss a page. And I'll see you in the next one. This is Felix Lubezki. Keep it weird. Keep it frisky. And we'll catch y'all down at the Overlook Drive-in. Good night.
We are where the nightmares go.